So one of the things I get asked a lot about is shipping. Hey YouTube, my name's Rob, Chesapeake Picker here. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time checking me out here, I am a part-time reseller. First, I want to give a big shout out to all my friends from work that have been apparently watching these videos while they're in the break room, because I got all kinds of comments about how they wanted to shake the hands of a celebrity now that they've seen me on YouTube. I make these videos for just to have some fun and go through what I'm doing as a reseller, and also to help other resellers out there so you can kind of get an idea on what kind of things that I source and maybe pick some stuff up to add to your own business. So as a little inside joke to any of my friends that may be watching, I'm here to be good help. We got a bunch of things that went out, so let's go ahead and go through some of them. The first thing I got up here is this Lord of the Rings box set of books. I sold one of these, you probably saw it in my last video. I bought these for $2 from another reseller that has a kind of a makeshift garage sale they put up every weekend. So I have $2 into them. They sold $38.25. Kind of sales have been slow a little bit lately. I've been talking about that in my last video. So I did put a 15% sale on about 500 items in my store. Some newer stuff, but a lot of older stale stuff. This was just one I happened to put up there and they sold. Next up, I got this Dale Jarrett UPS die-cast car, and I got a whole ton of these. If you've been watching this channel, you've seen me sell quite a bit of them. And this one sold for $12 plus shipping. Follow that up with another Dale Jarrett die-cast car. I do gotta say, I wish this guy had been a fan of some other racers, because I'm kind of my own competition at this point with these Dale Jarrett cars, because I'd say probably 75% of them are Dale Jarrett, and then there's a bunch of others. I didn't really take that close of a look when I made the buy, but they are selling. This one went out for $10 plus shipping. These guys, I picked this up a while back at a thrift store. I think I was in a buying mood. I got these at Goodwill for, I think they were around $5-6 a piece. They are 24-inch tall Mickey and Minnie Mouse Christmas decorations. I've had these up for a while. Facebook Marketplace, eBay. The problem with them is that they're heavy. They were about 8 pounds and they were about 30 inches long once you packed them up, which once you cross over that 24-inch mark, your pricing starts to go up. And sometimes the shipping is a little bit unreasonable for what you're selling, like stuffed animals. But somebody did eventually buy these. $38.24 on my sale, and then they spent almost as much to ship them out. And these guys went out FedEx. If you're talking big heavy things, most of the time FedEx is way cheaper than the post office. Next up, this is an item from my daughter Katie. She wanted to get rid of some of her old stuffed animals and save up for whatever 15-year-olds save up for. I did sell this guy for $16.99 with free shipping, and he was just able to go out in a poly bag. If you saw my video a while back about the Hoarders estate sale, I was able to go back to this estate sale later and pick up a whole bunch of stuff for free. Some really good stuff that I passed up on the first time. There was this World Star radio. This thing looked to be in okay condition. It took a lot of cleaning to get it good, but it also had a set of headphones that came with it that I found in another box. So vintage radio stuff can be collectible, especially if it works, but it can still bring some money even if it doesn't, just because some people like to display them or like to work on them. This one sold for $35 plus shipping, and it costs almost $22 to ship that out. All right, guys, so one of the things I get asked a lot about is shipping. So we're gonna go through and I'm gonna show you how to do some shipping here. Today I have this is a World Star radio. This thing is old and it does work. It's got some issues. You can see here, it's missing the tip of the antenna, and it is a little sketchy and stuff like that on playing when you mess with the cords and stuff, but the radio does work. I got that, and then I got these headphones to go with it. So all in, that's a pretty good bundle. Sold for $35 plus shipping. We're gonna go ahead and pack this up. Last time I did one of these videos, I was almost out of big bubble wrap, and I am again. So I need to make a run out to Lowe's and pick some of that up. I find it's the best price. This stuff I got from Supply Hut, and Supply Hut, their stuff moves out pretty quick. It gets to you pretty quick, but it's not the best quality. Half the bubbles are like half deflated, so it will work for this purpose because I'm gonna layer it, but yeah, I would not suggest buying your bubble from there. So we're gonna start wrapping this up here, and it's gonna be able to use, this is all I have left of the big bubble. So I'm gonna use a fair amount of the small bubble on this, just to offset the fact that I don't have that. So this thing I actually got for free. If you saw my video a while back, I call it the Hoarder House. This was from there, and I didn't pay anything for this. So I bought some stuff. Ironically, none of the stuff that I actually purchased is sold yet, but I've made several $100s on the stuff that I went back and re-picked. The lady called me. I said she was gonna throw away a bunch of stuff. I said, I'll come take it away if you don't want to mess with it, because they were trying to get their house ready to be fixed up to put on the market. And so she called me back and I got a whole bunch of stuff for free. So normally I'd put about 2 layers of bubble wrap on this. The thick bubble, I don't have the thick bubble like I told you guys, so I'm going to triple layer it here with the thin stuff, and hopefully that gives it the cushioning that I need. Also got this thin stuff from Supply Hut, and it's fine. It's not the best bubble wrap in the world, but you know, prices aren't bad. So if you don't particularly care about the quality of your bubble wrap, it's not a bad place to go. The bubble wrap that I got last time, which I think was, I'm not sure if it was off of eBay or Amazon. I buy wherever it's cheapest at the time, and sometimes you can find it cheaper elsewhere. I usually get it in packs of 4. And actually, they shipped it in just a plastic bag. I thought that was kind of funny. My wife got a kick out of that. I'm like, well, I guess it can't really get damaged. But in the meantime, all your bubble wrap is just bouncing around in the mail. So that was a little weird, but shipping's free all the time on there, so really can't argue with free. But I'm sure that I probably lost several bubbles in the process of being bounced around, especially with everything going on at the post office these days. Alright, so I don't need to be quite as liberal with the bubble wrap on the cans here. I just need to get them wrapped up. They're not really gonna do much, and I'm gonna pad everything in the box as well. Cool thing about old vintage radios is that it doesn't really matter all that much if they work. Obviously, if they work, then you're gonna get more money for them. But just because something doesn't work doesn't mean you can't still sell it, especially if it's a decent brand. You know, this isn't even the best brand. I just happen to have the only one of these out there. There were literally 0 comps on this, so I figured I took a shot at what some other similar ones were selling for. I think there was one like this that had sold in the last 90 days that had a microphone with it, but it didn't have headphones, so I kind of went around similar price on that. Let's see if this will fit. All right. This box here fits like a glove, but I'm not going to be done. I am going to double box this. I don't think this was always necessary, but with everything going on in the post office right now, I've had too many things come up damaged to take any chances. All right, so I don't want this thing wrapping or bouncing around in the package and stuff like that and possibly getting damaged, you know, even though I got it bubble wrapped up and stuff nice. So we're gonna take some paper. Newspaper is free. I say it's free because they started delivering it to my house and nobody ordered it. So I'm gonna take advantage of it. I bought some packing paper. But if I don't have to use it, why use it? Get it like twice a week, and it literally costs me nothing. That's good there. All right, so now we just gotta find a box to fit the box. All right, so I needed a box to fit that. Sorry about this. I just had to run out in the rain. One thing I'll say, take advantage of what you guys have. You know, not everybody's in a position where they can just go out and have a bunch of stuff, but I opened up the back of my car and this is what was there, okay? I got a box that's gonna be perfect for it, and I got all this bubbles. So, I work in a hospital. We get stuff delivered literally all the time. So I always have stuff coming in. These boxes just get pitched. So I take stuff with me, not every day, but I'd say at least 2-3 days a week. Working in the operating room, we're always getting supplies. So if you work in a place where you can get some free shipping stuff, I say go for it, take advantage. If people know that you're picking stuff up, they'll start saving it for you. So let's go ahead and pack this up. Using what I got. So I almost packed this thing up without the cans, and that would have been a tragedy. But crisis averted. Alright. So instead of putting bubble around there, I'm just going to stuff some more paper in there. Basically, you don't want, here's the paper I bought. You don't want any corners to be exposed. Any edges, anything like that. There we go. There we go. All right, this thing is secure. So I get this tape for free from eBay with my store coupon. If you're not aware, if you're thinking about starting a store, should I get a store? Should I not get a store? You get a coupon for free from eBay 4 times a year if you have a store. And what that gives you, if you have a premium, if you got a premium store above, you get $50 4 times a year. And then this year, they also gave us an extra bonus $50 coupon. It's just a saying thanks. Premium store costs $60 a month, just under. Factor in $250 off that I got this year just for having my store. You know, I'm still paying, but it kind of offsets the cost of it. All right, moment of truth. You guys hear any rattling in there? Not a bit. Drop it, it's soft. I don't hear anything. We're good to go. This box should be good. I'm not going to say it's damage proof, but this definitely should make it unharmed to the buyer. This next item is a consignment from my buddy Chris here. This is Dynasty Warriors 5 for the Xbox 360, and it sold for $7.90 free shipping. There was one weekend where I went out and I just couldn't find anything really to buy. I have made a little bit of money off of that weekend, but this is one of them. It was a CD, Village People. I got a whole bunch of CDs for around a quarter to 50 cents a piece. Sold for $1.95 plus shipping. These I picked up just because they were kind of too cool to pass up. I don't really see laser discs ever. I remember laser discs being a thing when I was a kid. I remember wanting one and my parents not buying one, and then before you knew it, they were gone. But somebody had donated a whole bunch of laser discs up at Goodwill. I picked up a few. This is the first one that went out. This is Superman 1 through 3. I lotted them up and they sold for $24 with free shipping. They were able to go out media mail, so it was under $4 to ship them out, and I have $6 into them. So I didn't make a ton of money off of this, but it sold quick. The other two that I picked up were Dune and Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I think Dune stuff's collectible. I got that one up there for a heavier price tag. It's around $34 right now. The Raiders is not so much, but it'll still sell eventually. And especially with the new Dune movie coming out, I think people might be looking to acquire some of that old stuff that's out there. So we'll see when that sells. I'll keep you updated. I picked up these Nike VPR Viper, I'm not sure how you say it, but I got them at a thrift store for about $4. Football season kind of didn't happen this year, but now we're rolling back into it, maybe, depending on where you are. So I wasn't sure about these. I did put them in my 15% off sale. They sold for $11.90 plus shipping. Not a ton of profit, but still made some money on that. Got this Nike girls hoodie. I got about $2 into this from a garage sale a while back. I've made my money back from that sale quite a few times over, and this one sold for $12.75 free shipping. Able to go out first class. Here's another video game from my buddy Chris here. So again, this is on consignment. We split the cost after fees 50-50. This is MLB The Show 2016, and it sold for $7 free shipping. Picked this up at the thrift store just a few days ago. Did not sit long in my store. It's this Old Spice box set. Vintage, I guess. I don't know if it's quite vintage, but I don't think they make this anymore. This is the stuff my dad used. It was a cologne and aftershave gift set. Put it up and it sold for $50 with free shipping, and this one sold on Mercari. I got this item at an estate sale a while back. It was a wetsuit. I just sold another wetsuit on Facebook Marketplace recently, and surprise, surprise, I sold another wetsuit on Facebook Marketplace. I'm the Chesapeake picker. If you're familiar with Virginia at all, Chesapeake's pretty much right next to Virginia Beach, so we got a nice big ocean here. So I'm in my market for that. I thought maybe it would do well online. I didn't get any offers. I got some looks and stuff like that, but I was able to sell it here. I have $6 invested into it. It went out for $45. My little buddy Robbie here wants to give a he started his own YouTube channel, so he wants to come on here, say hi, and tell you what it's all about. All right, buddy, come on in.
Hi, my name is Robbie. I have a new YouTube channel.
Well, what do you do?
I kind of make child's entertainment.
That's good, you're a child.
What?
What kind of entertainment? What do you do?
There's not a main thing that I do.
You don't do, you just do lots of stuff?
Yeah, lots of cool stuff.
Okay. Well, if you got little kids out there, maybe they might want to check it out. What's your channel called?
Well, can I tell it in your next video? Because this one, I still need to change the channel name.
All right, we're still working on a channel name. We'll get back to you when he has that going. He also wants to dip his toes into reselling, so he's got one thing up on eBay right now. He's slowly going to list some of his old toys, and I'll update you on his little sales as we go along. I guess thanks as always for checking out the channel. Please drop me a comment down below, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.